Bashi, your anchor, also known as the Inspirational King. Here with me is Babalola Ifeoluwa Elizabeth. I am delighted to tell you that we are back and better, we are back and braver, and we are bigger than the progress. We are here on this episode to interview two girls, a girl who dreams to be a medical doctor and a nurse who aspires to go higher in her nursing career. Over to you, my co-anchor Ifeoluwa.
Good day, our esteemed guest. Can you please tell us more about yourself?
Okay, like I said earlier, that I'm a registered mental health nurse, but prior to being a registered mental health nurse, I've worked in so many fields. To be honest with you, nursing wasn't the career that I thought I would do. Initially, I did accounting, and I did business admin as well. So, but while I was doing those jobs and while I was doing my courses in the university, I was thinking of how to make some money. So I was trying to do like a part-time job. So in my time of doing the part-time job, I got a job with a mental health rehabilitation. So this is a place where they do rehabilitation for people that have mental health problems. So after they are getting better, this is a place they go into to train them how to be more independent and how to move back into the society. So while I was working there, I was supporting people with their daily care, with their feeding. I was supporting them with the shaving, to take medication. I was in charge of that. So it was while I was doing that, I had passion for this job, and I think this is the best thing for me to do. So I was doing something else, but while I was doing that, because I had a part-time job in looking after people, like a support work in a nursing home. But then I developed the passion, and I just thought, no, let me just go further to develop myself. And like I said to you, it's really, really very good to always. Professional development is always very good. You don't want to stay in one place. Even when you know things, you go for more trainings. You try to educate yourself more and more. And the more you do, the better you go. Then you're going up the ladder. So in my steps or in my attempts, just to build myself, that was when I went to nursing. And I tell you, it's not a career that I regret, because in nursing is a kind of a career that you make impact in people's life, because you touch life, you save life.
Good day, our esteemed guest. Can you please tell us more about yourself?
My name is Gani Odesawari. I am a lover of God who has passion for science. I want to be a medical doctor in life, so that I should treat sick people, and I want everybody in the world to be healthy.
Please, can you tell us what is required to be a bona fide nurse?
Okay, so like I said, because the degree here is quite different from what you will study here is quite different from what they will do in abroad. Like I said, I don't really know much about the qualification you need there, but I know that to do nursing in abroad, you need to do science, you need biology. It's very, very important. You need to do biology, So, but like I said, I don't know about the requirement that you will need to go through here. But if you have to go to the university, but in abroad, there are some subjects you have to pass to qualify to be a nurse. So the system here is quite different from abroad. But if you finish as a nurse in Nigeria as well, and you want to come to UK to be a nurse, they are recruiting. So you being a nurse in Nigeria doesn't mean you can't be a nurse in United Kingdom. There are pathways to it, you understand? There are some requirements. If you've been a nurse here, you've been qualified, and you've done successful, there are some ways that you have to pass through. I think you have to do the test of English. So after you do the English and the qualification from the nursing school, you can use it to apply to United Kingdom. And I tell you, these days there are a lot of recruitment going on. They've been recruiting because nursing and nursing and a medical doctor, all this career in health sector, they are very, very, very important, because they play vital roles in the society, and you can never go wrong doing nursing or being in a medical line as well, because like we said, we're talking about saving lives, and this is a priority. So it's something that is needed at all times. So you can never go wrong in this career. So there are a lot of recruitment going on. So even it doesn't matter that you didn't study abroad, like I said, I did. But even if you are here and you've been able to study, there are so many pathways. Even to be a medical doctor, I know in abroad, if you've been here qualified already, there are some tests, PLAB tests they call it, that you have to take in United Kingdom as well. Or you can even take it from here, then you can be qualified and you'll be able to work, practice professionally in United Kingdom. But about the qualification here, I'm not quite sure about it, and I do not want to provide you with the information I'm not sure about.
Why do nurses have various uniforms?
Okay, the importance of having various uniforms in the nursing field is for you to identify who is who, especially for our patient. We don't want to confuse our patients who are unwell. So you need to have this. So that's why even in most establishments, they put it uniforms, they display them just for you to see the colors, so that you know these colors, these are the people that help with the domestic cleaning and stuff. These are the people that are the healthcare assistants. These are the nurses. These are the doctors. So having this uniform is to identify who is who, and as not to confuse our patients as well, so that we know what is expected of who. Because if you don't know who is expected to do what, I think people will be confused. So they want to identify everyone's roles, and they do not want to confuse the patients that we are looking after as well. So that is why having their uniform, you are able to establish this is who is. And not only having the uniform, they always have their lanyard, because it's good for the patient to know who they are talking to, and for them to know the name and the identity of the person they are talking to as well. So having those uniform is there for you to know who is who and to know what is expected from someone. Because I might just be a patient that I'm sick and I might be thinking, I just spoke to someone about giving my injection, and they didn't administer my injection. Maybe the person I'm speaking to is not even qualified to administer injection. But if I know the uniform of what this person is wearing, I know, okay, this is one of the domestic workers. He's here to clean and tidy up the environment. He can't administer medication. So it's not everyone that can do everything. That's why we all are assigned various duties. So having this uniform, you'll be able to tell who is who and know what is expected of each person, to avoid confusion for ourselves.
Please, Nurse Olaide.
Yeah.
What's your experience for Desi Regani and any other child out there that pursues a medical career?
Okay, so my experience and what I've noticed is that sometimes it might be, I won't say it's a difficult career to follow. It might be something very, very, like you find yourself, sometimes you might get tired and you might feel that it's too stressful. But I tell you, never give up. That's what I would say, because I remember when I was in the uni, there was the time I needed to submit my assignments. So I was just panicking. I was worried. I don't even know. At a point, there was a time that you have to do exams. So I was worried. I wasn't sure which question is going to come out, which one is going to come out. So I was a bit worried about what will happen in the exam. But I tell you, I think the best thing I would advise people is that you need to plan yourself. If you want to study for an exam, you don't just want to bring everything up the same day. You need to plan yourself, have timetables for everything. You need to make plan. If I'm expected to read 20 pages of textbook, I will know, okay, in the first week I'll be going through this place, in the second week I'll be doing this, in the third week I'll be doing this. So you need to be organized. You need to be organized, and you need to be a go-getter. You need to be determined. You need to be determined. I'm not going to tell you it's a smooth journey, I'm not going to tell you everything is going to be smooth. Sometimes you find things that you might feel like fed up. You might feel like giving up. But you know what? Do not give up. Do not get tired. Because at the end of the journey, or at the end of the thing, just know at the end of the line, there's something good that is awaiting you. And for everything that is good, you need to go through a process. Do you understand? So do not give up. There will be times that you feel like there's so many things to do at a particular time. But it's good to be organized. And I will say that is what really worked for me. Like planning my day and know what is expected of me. So I know by if you are submitting assignment, like I said, these are the challenges I had then. By not preparing myself, giving myself enough time to submit my assignment. So the deadline for the assignment to be submitted is the 30th. So you work towards submitting it even before that day. You don't want to submit your assignment on the last day and rushing through everything. So be well organized, be well prepared, be focused. You need to be focused. And I tell you, to be a nurse, to be a doctor, you need to study very hard. You understand? You need to study very hard. You need to plan yourself, organize yourself. Know like, oh, if I have to do something in it, you're not going to rush everything in a day. You need to plan everything and put things and put actions in place. This is what I'm going to expect within certain time. So you need to plan yourself. You need to organize yourself, and then you'll be able to achieve it. You understand? So what I would say that, and you need to set your goal high. You understand? Always remember that you need to set your goal high. You understand? You don't want to put yourself at the low level. Set your goal high and work towards it. And I believe you guys are going to make it. Because I can see you are very brilliant students. You know, so I know you will make it. Yeah?
Miss Olaide, thank you for joining us on this show.
You're very much welcome. And if there's any other thing that you want to ask me after this interview, I'm more than happy to provide my email address, provide my information, and you can always ask me. And like I said, I wasn't prepared for this interview, you know. So probably if I was prepared, probably I would have said more or anything. But thanks for this opportunity as well. Yeah? To know about myself. Thank you.
As we round up this inspirational show, I say kudos to all my listeners and my viewers.